Welcome back to TFAX, your ultimate destination for all things Survivor. Today, we've got an exciting lineup featuring some of the most talked about moments from Survivor Season 48, plus insights from fan-favorite legends and exclusive content you won't want to miss. So grab your buffs and get ready, because here's what we've got in store. Our adventure kicks off with a thrilling recap of Survivor Season 48, Episode 5. Find out why host Jeff Probst was brought to tears this week as the drama unfolds in a truly emotional episode titled Masterclass in Deception. Who took center stage, and what shocking twists did our contestants face? Let's dive in. Next up, we have an exclusive interview with Survivor legend Gervase Peterson. He shares his intriguing insights and reflections on his time in the game and what it means to be a part of the Survivor legacy. You won't want to miss his thoughts on the evolution of the show. Later, we'll revisit that unforgettable moment when Jeff Probst broke down in tears during a powerful interaction between two contestants. Discover how a heartfelt revelation changed the dynamics of the game and resonated with audiences everywhere. Hold on to your seats. Next, we reveal an exclusive deleted scene from Survivor 48. Join us as we uncover a newly forged alliance that's about to shake things up. Will this new partnership lead to triumph, or will it spell disaster for our players? And finally, we're taking a look back at some of the most dysfunctional tribes in Survivor history. What makes a tribe succeed or fail? We've compiled a list of those that left a significant mark, for better or for worse. So, without further ado, let's jump into these incredible stories, starting with the latest episode of Survivor Season 48. Hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. Let's kick things off with a deep dive into Survivor Season 48, Episode 5, titled Masterclass in Deception. This episode continued to showcase the intense drama that fans have come to love about the series, but it was also a standout for a powerful emotional moment involving host Jeff Probst. The episode began with the aftermath of last week's shocking elimination of Thomas, rippling across all three tribes. We see how the fallout affects not just the game, but the personal dynamics among contestants. As the tribes gear up for a reward challenge, emotions run high. Jeff Probst, typically the stoic host, found himself emotional, tearfully acknowledging the weight of the moment. In Episode 5, we witness heart-pounding challenges and strategic gameplay. The Vula tribe returned to camp after a dramatic tribal council, with Shahin trying to mend bridges with Kyle after a turbulent vote. Trust issues are bubbling beneath the surface as alliances are put to the test. Meanwhile, Joe is working overtime to smooth things over, showcasing the social strategy that's so vital in the game. As Day 10 dawns, the tribes square off for the reward challenge. The stakes are raised as the first two tribes to finish will secure rewards, a win that could greatly influence their game. Ultimately, the Lagi tribe claimed victory, with Vula taking second place. But for the Siva tribe, who went home empty-handed, tensions escalated and rivalries brewed. In the immunity challenge, history was made when all three tribes reached the final puzzle table. Emotional highs soared as Vula took home immunity for the first time this season. Fans of Survivor know that these moments are what the game is all about: overcoming adversity, working together, and becoming stronger as a unit. But even in victory, the emotions ran wild. Eva, who has autism, shared an incredibly moving moment with fellow contestant Joe, who provided comfort when she became overwhelmed post-challenge. It was a moment that tugged at the heartstrings not only of the contestants, but of Jeff Probst as well, who was visibly moved. For the first time in Survivor's long history, we see Jeff openly shedding tears during a poignant reminder of what the show represents: human connection and vulnerability. Tensions continued to rise back at camp. While the Vula tribe bonded over shared experiences, the riders in the game were growing restless, strategizing their next moves before the next tribal council. Bianca made a bold play to save herself, ultimately leading to a twist of fate that would see her exit the game. As we wrap up this emotional episode, Survivor fans are left with more questions than answers. Who will rise to the challenge in the upcoming merge, and what friendships might turn into rivalries? The stage is set for even more stunning revelations as Survivor Season 48 continues to unfold. Tune in next week for even more thrilling moments. Next up, we have an exclusive interview with Survivor legend Gervase Peterson. Known for his strategic gameplay and memorable presence on the show, Gervase shares his thoughts on what it means to be a part of the Survivor family. In this candid conversation, he reflects on his original season, the challenges he faced, and how the game has evolved over the years. Gervase opens up about the friendships he formed on the island, the bonds that still hold strong today, and how those experiences changed him in unexpected ways. He reveals what it was like competing in a game that requires not only physical strength, but also psychological resilience. Survivor is about understanding people and navigating those relationships, Gervase explains. He talks about the importance of forming alliances while also keeping an eye on potential threats, providing a glimpse into the strategic mindset that every Survivor player must adopt. As we delve into his iconic moments, Gervase shares his perspective on some of the most dramatic situations he encountered while competing. He discusses key strategic moves that stood out and what he learned from both victories and defeats. Moreover, Gervase addresses how the game has changed with newer seasons, including the impact of social media on players today. He emphasizes the necessity of adapting to the modern gameplay dynamics while remaining true to one's instincts. Finally, he offers advice to current contestants and fans alike. Stay true to yourself and trust your gut. It's a game, but it's also about connections and experiences that will last a lifetime. With rich insight and heartfelt stories, this interview with Gervase Peterson is a must-watch for any Survivor fan. So stay tuned as we continue to celebrate the legends of the game. Later, we'll revisit that unforgettable moment when Jeff Probst broke down in tears during a powerful interaction between two contestants on Survivor Season 48. This emotional scene unfolded after a high-stakes immunity challenge, where contestant Eva Erickson, who lives with autism, showcased her resilience and determination. After completing a challenging maze puzzle, Eva found herself overwhelmed by the sensory overload of the moment. As she grappled with intense feelings, it was fellow contestant Joe Hunter who stepped in to comfort her. Joe, aware of Eva's struggles, used his understanding to support her with a steadiness that resonated throughout the tribe. As the camera captured the heartfelt exchange between them, Jeff Probst was visibly affected. For the first time in 48 seasons, we saw the host shed tears as he connected with the genuine humanity on display. He remarked on the significance of that moment, acknowledging how it highlighted not just the game of Survivor, but the powerful bonds that can form under extraordinary circumstances. Jeff eloquently expressed, "There is a young girl or boy just like you watching right now who needs to know they are not alone." His words struck a chord, turning this emotional encounter into a moment that transcended the game itself, igniting discussions about vulnerability, mental health, and the importance of empathy. Eva, reflecting on her experience post-challenge, shared how overwhelming moments like these can lead to powerful transformations. She thanked Joe for being her superhero and expressed how vital it is for people to understand autism and to offer support. This touching incident not only showcased the strength of Eva and Joe's connection, but also served as a reminder of the impact Survivor has on its audience. As Jeff Probst stated, moments like these can help inspire young viewers who may be going through similar struggles. As we move forward in Survivor Season 48, it's moments like this that remind us why we love this show. It's not just a competition, it's a celebration of resilience and the connections that bind us all. Stay tuned for more incredible moments as the season progresses. Hold onto your seats. Next, we reveal an exclusive deleted scene from Survivor 48 that you won't want to miss. This sneak peek gives us a deeper look into the dynamics within the Vula tribe, particularly between Camilla Carthagesu and Kyle Fraser, who have been playing a high-stakes game of deception. In this scene, viewers witness Camilla and Kyle pretending to be adversaries while secretly forming a strategic alliance with their competitors, Shahin Davari and Joe Hunter. The tension is palpable as they navigate their relationships, aiming to stay under the radar while planning for a potential merge. As the tribe receives a tree mail message about the upcoming immunity challenge, the group attempts to decipher the cryptic clue together. Camilla is particularly anxious about the significance of the challenge and expresses her concerns about wanting to protect her newfound allies. She mentions, "This is the most important immunity challenge of this game so far. If we can get through today, we have a clear path together." The urgency in her voice underscores just how critical this moment is for their game strategy. She's aware that one wrong move could fracture the bonds they are trying to build in a harsh game full of relentless competition. This deleted scene not only highlights the importance of forming alliances in the game of Survivor, but also showcases the emotional weight that comes with building relationships. As players navigate their own fears and aspirations, this scene promises to highlight the intricate dance of loyalty and deception that is so vital to the game. Will this newly forged alliance be strong enough to withstand the mounting pressure as they near the merge? Or will the strain of their hidden agendas unravel the connections they're trying to build? Stay tuned as tensions rise and the stakes get higher in the upcoming episodes of Survivor 48. And finally, we're taking a look back at some of the most dysfunctional tribes in Survivor history. Throughout the seasons, we've seen tribes that have struggled to come together, leading to catastrophic losses and unforgettable moments. In this segment, we explore what makes a tribe dysfunctional and highlight some of the most notorious groups that left a lasting impression on fans. From the tragic Vula tribe in Survivor 48, who faced a rough start with just 3 players after a series of immunity challenge losses, to the infamous Oolong tribe from Survivor Palau, who made questionable decisions that led to their downfall, the impact of tribe dynamics cannot be overstated. The Vula tribe, for instance, not only battled the challenges of having fewer members, but dealt with internal conflicts that affected their performance and morale. With members like Sai Huli and Mary Zhang clashing, their inability to work together showcased just how crucial cooperation is in the early game. Then there's the Heroes tribe, who had a promising start but fell apart after personal feuds harmed their performance. Their struggle to collaborate led to missed opportunities and a loss of momentum, ultimately resulting in a dramatic downfall. The Tatang tribe, marked by bickering and ego clashes, demonstrated that even strong physical players can falter without unity. Their ongoing disputes proved counterproductive, showcasing that sometimes the biggest threats aren't just external, but come from within the tribe itself. Finally, we can't forget about the Matsing tribe, whose failure puzzled fans as 2 of its survivors later dominated the game post-merge. Their lack of cohesion during the early rounds raised questions about tribe chemistry and what it truly takes to succeed. As we revisit these tumultuous tribes, we reflect on the lessons learned from their failures. The interplay of social dynamics and strategic gameplay is what turns Survivor into the compelling drama we know and love. So, what do you think is the most dysfunctional tribe in Survivor history? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more exciting Survivor content as we dive deeper into this incredible reality competition. So, without further ado, let's jump into these incredible stories, starting with the latest episode of Survivor Season 48. Each week brings new twists, emotional moments, and unforgettable gameplay that keeps fans on the edge of their seats. We'll explore the game-changing strategies contestants are implementing, the alliances being formed, and the heartwarming connections that remind us why Survivor holds a special place in our hearts. As we dissect the latest episode, we'll highlight key moments that define the spirit of the game, from dramatic tribal councils to unforeseen eliminations. And remember, it's not just about competition. It's about the relationships forged in the flames of adversity and the life lessons learned along the way. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and join us as we uncover the latest developments in Survivor Season 48. You won't want to miss a moment of the action, emotion, and excitement that lies ahead. Let's dive in.